Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Today we are once again returning to Dead by Daylight Degenerate Hours. That's all we're playing for most of this week, just to try to get this tome further completed so that we can get as many of the Rift rewards as possible. Let's see, what are our current missions? We can either hit multiple survivors, hook during endgame into finish, or unhook someone who unhooked us earlier. That does not seem as achievable. Yellow, ooh, that's quite a few. Yeah, let's try to go for the killer route. So let's start on Wraith. I'm feeling another day of Wraith gaming. I played him a bit on stream the other day, and it reminded me how much I liked his character. Plus, we're supposed to hit 2 different survivors with our weapon within 60 seconds, which means, like, we kind of want to do hit and run, like, switching target stuff. So I feel like Wraith is probably one of the best options for that. I mentioned it on the previous stream. I don't think I should use Lethal Pursuer on Wraith, because he already has a pretty easy time of finding survivors, because he's fast at the start. And his approach isn't announced by a terror radius. So you should be finding people, like, at the start of the game pretty easily anyway. Ooh. I think I also said during the stream the other day that I needed to catch up on sleep. I failed miserably. Oh my god, I was so tired today. I think I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Major pain. I need to just get better at taking care of myself by, just sleeping at a reasonable time. Like, if I'm struggling to sleep, don't, distract myself with other stuff. Like, if I do that, I'm just not gonna sleep, period. And especially early in the week, that can, like, ruin so much energy that I would have the week otherwise. Okay. But I did at least take a bit of a nap after work today, so feeling a little bit better than I was earlier. Ooh. I also watched another one of the Hollow Stars, like, Vesper does like interviews with each of the other members of Hollow Stars. And he did one, I think it's the guy's name Shinry. I think that was the most recent one. And I was pretty interested. I think I'll be following that guy now too a little bit, just to see how his content is. Anyway, into the game. We're on the new map, which has ridiculous number of pallets, which is honestly not the best. Because specifically the Wraith is just a standard M1 killer. So he doesn't really have many ways to play around just pallets. I thought I might make it. Apparently not. Where are they running, though? I thought that was the edge of the map. Not quite, apparently. I don't think she knows this map yet. But we'll take those. Okay, good. There's no one here. Let's try to head over to this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's go to the other one. Kick this, then let's head to the hook, actually. Why would he go this way? I wasn't planning to go after him here, but... Okay, whatever. We got a pallet. Let's interrupt that. Well... That's disappointing that they would give up that easily. So this game's pretty much over already. Yeah. I mean, that's what happened. Especially, like, against Wraith, you do not want to be healing right under the hook. Not advisable, because he can make it back to you very easily and interrupt. Especially, like, with Sloppy Butcher, they, like, lost all their extra value. This guy's just barely making it to all the pallets. Might be better than I realize. Ooh, that was not quite right. Break it this way, so he's zoned a bit towards the edge of the map. As you can see, we really are struggling quite a bit here. Yeah, this guy's just running well. I thought he'd maybe mess up on some of these tight pallets, but he hasn't really yet. Yeah, it's so weird as well. That person, like, they still had the borrowed time effect up too. Like the free one you get. It's just kind of saddening that they would give up, like, even when they had a... Even when they, like, weren't even down yet. They definitely could have kept going, found, like, a pallet. Okay, that's nice that the mission works like that. Okay. Nice that that is that tall. Let's see, do you have Decisive Strike or no? Apparently not. Yeah, it's like she's still up. She could have run to pallets. We can't really deal with pallets super easily. And there's so many on this map. I wish she just hadn't given up so early. It just made this kind of a non-game in the end. No deliverance. Okay, well, so yeah, that was really quick, really easy. I do kind of wonder again if our MMR is pretty low right now. Because that was not a challenge compared to a lot of the matches we've dealt with. And yeah, that map was... I definitely could see that map being scary with the sheer number of pallets it has to deal with as Wraith. Thankfully, we're getting them to drop them really quick. Yeah, feel bad for the teammates of the Mikaela because they just got dropped like right at the very start of the match too. Let's see, what did they have here? They had Prove Thyself, Botany. Rebecca had Decisive and Lithe. Dwight had Iron Will, interesting. Distortion, Lucky Break. And then Mikaela had Prove Thyself off the record. So I triggered off the record, I guess. And Distortion. So it's very possible if she made it away, like, Probably was not finding her off of a barbecue. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, it's just saddening that, yeah, some players, if they meet the like slightest bit of resistance, they just give up. So don't do that. It's also just hard to tell, like, that early in a match. I'm like, are my opponents like really strong? If I take it like the other day, we took it easy on some teams, and then they came back and whooped me. So it's like you don't want to take it too slow, be too generous. Sometimes all it takes is one or two good chases, and the game's turned around entirely on your head. Let's see, what was I talking about earlier? I said I watched Vesper's interview with what's his full name there? It's Josho Shinri. Wait, Josuji? Shinri. Let's just go with Shinri. Um, yeah, I liked him in the interview. So I'm at least checking out a bit of his content. I listened to one of his Zatsus, and it was pretty relaxed and chill. In general, I usually like that sort of content. Like one thing they mentioned in their uh interview question stuff was how he's not one of the hyperactive, like over the top yelling style content creators. You know how like really hype, uh, get loud during big plays, and instead more of a like quieter, reserved tone. Um, which yeah, typically I do not personally enjoy the style of content that's just like really loud, really over the top. See if we can find anyone. There's someone. Let's try to body block the pallet. Nice. We did a really good body block there. And let's switch off to this person so that we can progress our mission and spread out Sloppy Butcher. Oh, wow. I almost thought that I wasn't going to reach there. Okay. Early pallet. Fine. She wasn't really running to anything there. She kind of just ran out into the open. So this may be another somewhat inexperienced team, which Wraith really does like prey upon. Okay, that gen back in the corner was the one most progressed. Let's see if we can stop it. Okay, this one's the obsession, so if I had realized that, I probably would not have chosen to go after her. What in the world was that? Probably no decisive, or sorry, dead hard, I mean. Let's take them to this white hook so we can patrol around the very progressed gen. I'm surprised the other person didn't come back to that gen. Hi, friend. Oh, wow, I think I almost got that. just go over. I think I'm... Oh, wow, there's another pallet here. Well, we're making this main building weaker to run in the future, at least. I think she... No, she didn't vault, did she? I just need to catch up. Why is she so quick, dude? Damn. I really don't know how to run this, by the way. Could be able to get her here, though. She is looking behind, however, so I wonder if she has Dead Hard or not. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think I saw Dead Hard there. She was just trying to spin. No main red silks nearby. Don't see anyone on barbecue. Oh. I wonder if they have a shadow step or something. I got stuck. I did want to stay there, just not quite as long as I did. But it's kind of nice to stay in the blind spots on those sort of walls, because it throws off the survivor on where you might be standing on the loop. It's a really strong thing to do. Let's wait. Did someone scream? Yep. I think I should be able to get a hit here. Yeah. And we finished our mission. Very nice. I think they're just running to the small boat. No, they're just kind of running into the middle of nowhere. Yeah, definitely had to stop by that boat if they wanted to finish that. And we knew there were... The other two people were on that side of the map, so we didn't really have to worry too much about a pallet save there. We can try to be pretty kind here at this point. We're winning pretty handily. Let's stomp on this boon. Wait, someone's on the gen. What? Dude, you don't touch the gen right next to the killer when you just got unhooked. I now know you can't have, like, off the record or decisive. Just not at all being cautious there. They should be able to pick up there in time since they have two people. But I might be able to pick up a down. Anyway, yep. Let's just take the hit. You save the best for last. Like, we shouldn't... I think I might have been able to hit that. I just didn't think she'd be slow vaulting. I think that was alive. I don't know if she makes it to the log. She doesn't go for the log. She doesn't know, chat. She doesn't know about the pog log. I'm not sure how to deal with that log, really. But we've pretty much dismantled the main boat here, though. Thankfully, at this point. Once we took out all the pallets. Someone already healed. Interesting. People have no fear, man. And I think this guy's dead. Both times after being unhooked, he just stayed injured and then did dangerous things in areas we already knew they were trying to pressure. That's kind of a big thing as well. You want to make sure, like, if you are high risk, you know, your last hook, you're also injured. You don't want to go to the gens that your team has been, like, known to be working on the whole time, because the killer is just going to head there to try to gain pressure. So if he'd maybe gone for one of the edge map ones and waited until maybe someone was able to heal him before he went to Oh, I'm so sad. Good little spin from her. I think it was mostly just bad on my part, but no. She still did something that helped out. Her timing on like when to turn is pretty good, like right as you approach. Let's see if we can head to that white hook over there. No, I didn't hear the boom finish. Huh. We might not make it now. And if we don't, that was probably a good, yeah. I saw the prompt, but we did not quite make it. Hello, friend. Aren't really running anywhere specific, though I guess we've already dealt with, like, the majority of the pallets on the map. And the other person's already picked up. Nice. I wonder if that boon happens to have a... Nope, the other person found them. I was wondering if it had the... I can't remember what the boon's called. It's like an unbreakable boon. Unbreakable effect where you can, like, pick yourself up. Oh no, this is the girl that knows about the log. She's too good. She's too powerful. Except she did a slow vault, so we were able to get the hit. Okay, any other hooks that we can head to? There's one right here. And the last person is all the way over there. I wonder if they had the hatch spawns at Shack offering. There they are. Unfortunate. Rest in peace, my lady. I think if maybe she'd heard that, she might have been able to make it there. Like, I'm really fast as Wraith, while stealthed, but like maybe it would have worked out and I could have still gotten in front of her. Not sure. Yeah, good awareness though that I was able to realize it was probably up on top of the hill from the audio. I don't think there's anything else for us to break, really. Yeah, overall, we just got a lot of really easy value from Sloppy Butcher, and save the best for last. Again, like, they were healing a lot under hooks, which probably isn't something you want to do against Wraith, because he can get there so quickly and easily and interrupt you. So, like, we got a lot of extra value from that, just, like, zooming back towards hooks, and they were, like, still healing there. You definitely want to, like, shift where you're healing a bit. Like, at least go to a nearby loop or something. Or off towards the edge of the map where maybe he can't find you, or, like, reasonably you think you're there. So they only had one med kit with 2 heals. Okay. And then they had the Circle of Healing boon, which they set up twice, I believe. Again, I'm doing terrible at hearing the boons being set up. I don't know why I never noticed that sound effect anymore. Ooh, Chris had borrowed time. Interesting. And then adrenaline. Did they have any other... Wow, they had 3 adrenalines. So maybe that's why they were staying injured, trying to do gens. It's just they were so behind that it would have been really hard to manage that. But they also had 1 hope. That's a lot of perks that they weren't getting any value from because they didn't make it to the end game. Exhaustion perks, we have 1 live. Is that it? Wow. Yeah, I guess we didn't really notice any exhaustion perks happen, but because there weren't any. They did have resurgence, that's good. A couple things to help with healing. Yeah, overall I think they did just decently well. like a few dead hards there. Like maybe they could have offered a lot more. It's also rough. I did deal with like the majority of the pallets pretty early on. I feel like that they only had 2 gens done, and I'd broken like 80% of the pallets on the map. I do recall that is one of the things I really liked about playing Wraith. Which one of these is easier? That was a hard one. Let's just go with this. And we're going to continue playing more Wraith. Yeah, that was one thing I really liked with learning Wraith. Or Wraith being like one of the killers I learned on. It really helps you pressure the survivors. Like locations on the map where they are most vulnerable. So he's pretty good for like macro play. It's nice that you can just zoom all the way across the map and beat up people over there on a gen far away. And they can't leave the loop early to get somewhere safe. Sorry, I mean the gen. It's pretty often that gens are like in somewhat dead zones. Or they only have like one safe pallet nearby. So if you can get them to like use that resource on your first trip back to the gen and the second trip they're just in a dead zone, like that's one of the things I really like about like the ambush stealth killers. Because as you get higher and higher in levels, like higher MMR survivors, they start leaving the gens early if they know the killer's approaching, because they can get towards more safe areas and just make this killer spend longer and longer to even get like a chance at getting a hit. Yeah, that's one of the nice big benefits of Wraith. And I do remember back when I started playing, like, he really does shred pallets, because he just gets close up on survivors and they're caught off guard. He's de-stealthing, they just run to the nearest pallet and probably have to drop it. So, like, yeah, as long as you're ping-ponging around to different survivors, like, you can get them to drop a lot of pallets quick. Now if they're really focused survivors, they aren't going down, like really just solid ones, and they aren't going down, and they are just good with their like putting a lot of time on gens. They might run circles around him before he can get all the pallets broken. I'm so angry. Where are they? Just waiting a moment to make sure I don't screw up and miss terribly. Oh wow, nice on her for not vaulting there. I gave her that. But no, we get it down here unless dead hard. That was like really ballsy of this person, not in a good way. Now they're kind of zoned. And I just gave up the zoning pretty much completely, but I think I make it before they get to pallet maybe. Nope, not quite. Positive though, this is a pretty strong pallet to get out of the way. Let me get a hit over here. Got a sprint burst activation, okay. I think I get a hit, yep. And then we head back towards the down person now. Okay, they already got up off the ground. I assume the one girl went back for her, but maybe not. But now we have a lot of injured people. And we'll block over near the window. Was that dead hard? I don't think they had a flashlight. Yeah, really good dead hard on her part though. And good on the other guy for coming and picking up. I'm just so skeptical that like they all left. I'm really trying to look around corners. Because that gen was like really far along. Middle gen, wow, I did not expect that. Now they're probably heading for the unhook from middle gen, yep. Let's cut the angle, tight as we can. Hey, buddy. Reminder that this girl runs well. We go around. And she shouldn't have dead hard up again. They finished that other gen though, that's scary. They're doing really good at sticking through gens even though I've done a lot of like extra hits and harassment to slow them down. Okay, we have to get over there and middle, what? They didn't finish middle gen. What did they finish earlier? And we'll grab. Go for the white hook right here, then we'll go back for that unhook. Because there's two people to pressure over there. He interrupted the heal. So that's regressing back down to 0. Really good for us. This guy is just on this pallet, so we should be able to get it down here pretty quick. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. How did he get that much distance? Was that live and I just didn't realize, or what? Okay, yep. I thought she probably left for that unhook, because her being injured, like, that's pretty scary location to be. Barbecue might be able to help us track down. Yep, they're running over there. All 3 of them, wow. Maybe we can interrupt this gen. They all touched it. We already knew about her dead hard. So we just waited it out. People very often will dead hard like at a vault. So especially if you can, like you want to wait it out. Like if it's reactable for you. Where's this blood? What? If you can still react like after they start the vault and still get the hit, like that's usually what you want to do. Barely got in there. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we were going to get the pallet dropped on us. Yeah, we've done really good at splitting up our pressure. They were like getting really close to forcing through like more gens at the start, but we've like turned the corner now. Multiple, like one person's dead, that person's dead on hook. We're gonna maybe get some extra damage here. So yeah, we've turned the corner now. It's very unlikely that we lose it. He's really going around the outside. I think he has to drop the pallet now. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't have gone for the window instead. Did I hear someone else crying around here? Not sure. Now, this is a side of the map that we haven't dealt with, so there's probably just a lot of pallets. Let's see. I should have known. I should have waited the dead hard. Kind of dumb on my part. I overthought that, but I guess it worked out, so I'm complaining too much. Another thing that would be interesting, like if pain res was nerfed here, That farthest gen, okay. If pain res was already nerfed, I wonder, like, if we could have really locked down the game as much as we did here. Oh wow, she dead-hearted that. Kind of unusual. Can we get another pain res to block that gen completion? Doesn't look like it. Just hook out front here. This should be a kill. And that guy was like max distance across the map, so. Oh wow, but he actually like timed it well to go for the save fully. Hey buddy. I don't think I make that hit. He didn't react to the stupid little look downwards. But he ran into a tree. I'll chop the tree down and then murder you. Okay. Trying to think, who ran us really well? The one girl in yellow, is it Zarina? Is that the character? Like, I think she probably ran us the best this game. I'm not sure where this guy went, and he healed up, so a bit unfortunate. If it was me, okay. Let's say if it was me, I'd probably be on the second floor there, like waiting. I think this guy also ran us like decently well. We just like didn't interact with him a lot of the game though. But I guess that means he was like doing gens well in the background, because this team overall really did deal with gens pretty well for how much pressure we were exerting. That guy healed as well. That's crazy. The hook's already gone, sadly. Just checking real quick. No offerings. Yeah, not sure what this guy's doing. He may have just given up because it was like late game. They definitely weren't finishing gens, but unusual behavior. If this was the Zarina, I probably would have given Hatch, because she was kind of crazy. They're like, she ran me really well. But I don't often give Hatch otherwise, unless like the final person I felt like, damn, they carried this game and I barely got them. But overall though, yeah, I think we just exerted really good pressure there. The survivors I didn't see make like any glaring mistakes really. So I think that's just like solid Wraith gameplay. And it's probably going to be even scarier next patch once the healing gets nerfed. Actually, I'm not sure if that's the next patch, but like they said in their dev update about like heals are going to take longer. Sloppy Butcher is going to be terrifying if they don't nerf it in accordance with the overall healing nerfs. Okay, they had one really good med kit, one really good toolbox. That may have explained some of the gen speed we saw. Resilience as well. Dead hard, prove thyself. Windows, yeah. That's a pretty scary combination of perks there. Also could have like contributed to the gen speed with prove thyself resilience. They only had one adrenaline. Felix ran okay. He also had dead hard and he did hit me with it once. Spine chill, that's interesting. And Windows, 2 Windows users. Michaela had Unbreakable. And Flip Flop, that's interesting. Power Struggle, so she had the full build. Tenacity, too. So yeah, I didn't end up realizing that, but if we'd maybe fallen victim to that early and lost our, like, momentum from early on, that may have been scary. And this person running inner healing, probably in preparation for the upcoming healing nerfs, like inner healing's gonna look really good by comparison. Ah, so yeah, they're doing that build. So you cleanse a totem and then you do gens faster. So I wonder, yeah, that's interesting. Autodidact sprint burst. So yeah, that looks like a build that's ready for the new patch. Because that's a lot of the like funny little things that seem like they would be interesting to try out. In a environment where healing is harder. Oh, I forgot. Let's switch our challenge. If we're gonna be winning, let's just go for trying to find the hatch and close it. And now I'm gonna face a team that's gonna destroy me. I just know it. That's always how it goes. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I was talking earlier about how the Vesper Shinri interview. And yeah, from what it sounded like, Shinri agrees as well. Like, we aren't really into the hype, over the top reaction type YouTubers as much. More laid back, calm tones. Like, and that's one of the reasons. Like, the person I watch most, the VTuber I watch most is my Inanis, just because like she has really chill, laid back streams, very comfy. So I usually prefer either that, like laid back, comfy, or like why I watch a Vesper, or like Trash Taste like YouTube channel. Just I just like talking, like general like conversation without it getting overly like argumentative, like crazy over the top. Or my other like content creators I like are usually more focused on the competitive side and like narrating their actual like thoughts on their gameplay. And that's what I feel like I could do the most probably as a streamer, is narrate my thought processes. Narrate my thought process while I'm playing games. It's what I'm trying to work towards more. Like a game like DBD is especially good for that because I've just played it so much. And honestly, I have like an internal monologue in my head while I'm playing anyway. So I just kind of speak it out there. But that does lead to games like Horizon Zero Dawn, which I played some last week, and we will be getting back to before long. That's much harder for me to fill the dead air, especially without like viewers to bounce off of. But it's because like I can't comment on the gameplay much because it's not nearly as in depth, and I am not as like accustomed to it. Anyway, let's focus up and get back into the video game. Let's pre-break this door. I have no idea what spawns are like on this map. I almost hit that little torch. Kind of funny. I wonder if I could have run around that and tried to get it down. It seemed like a pretty big rock. The door being open here, I mean, is actually like really, really good for us. This is a pretty unsafe pallet, actually. Yeah, incredibly unsafe pallet. So yeah, that pre-break worked out exactly as I'd hoped. That's so good for us. Really early down. Do I make anything here? Let's just put in basement. I think this is actually closer. But that was kind of a weird setup of well, let's try to interrupt this gen over here. Maybe we have time. Yeah, I think the other two were like working together on that previous gen. Nice, perfect timing. Getting the hit and the pallet, really good. Let's head back to the hook now. Because we got Sloppy Butcher off. Ding dong. Save the best for last, helping out here. Oh my goodness, that was an unusual animation. She was like fully face planted into the wall there. I think, yeah, we can make it up to this hook easier this time. Let's do this. Kind of interesting, the upstairs of these areas are also like pretty easily defensible, similar to... Hi friend, similar to the basement. I wanted to switch off onto this guy because... Oh wow, does he make that? Nope, not quite. Hopefully the person didn't run over here from that gen. We're good. We're gonna hook right next to the gen. Kind of sad if this guy gave up already because he's not struggling. I mean, he fully healed, so I didn't feel like that was particularly tunneling. But we did want the extra pressure. Can we interrupt? Or the healing? Nope. Rent burst, wow. She lost a little bit of distance there from the fall, so she didn't get the full benefit of the speed boost. She did not have a... I mean, I guess we just saw sprint burst. Yeah, she didn't have dead hard. Once again, she ran to the... Damn. Head on play. That was actually pretty sick. I did not expect that at all. Really well coordinated on their part. I maybe should have just stealthed to try and go around here. Yeah, that girl being our obsession, I don't really want to hit her. Now we have two people dead on hook. This Michaela and the Felix. Okay, we see someone healing over there. See if we can interrupt. Really great timing on that interrupt. This is one of the reasons I love barbecue on Wraith specifically. It really lets you catch people out in vulnerable locations, and they're just healing under the hook again. Are they fast enough, though? How'd that work? I should have stayed on Felix. I'm blind. Hey friend, how's it going? And he should be dead on hook. Wow, why are there so few hooks on this side of the map? Right, because there's only like these two on this entire side. This might be a bit difficult to oh friend. Kind of surprised she just ran straight through that. I feel like these people have been greeting pallets really hard, which isn't something you can do too much against Wraith. Why? Well, now we just have to try to find Hatch. That was our mission indeed. Can we make it over to this? Yeah, we should be able to make it to this hook fine. Be kind of shocked if we failed to. Like a body block might have worked here, but no offerings for Hatch. I did not see that person on barbecue. Oh, there they are. Hello, friend. Let's just stay on this person. They seem to want to be chased. And they do still have like an extra hook state, so can't dead hard. They're already in deep wound, so yeah. I mean, one thing nice as well, like once you have a stranglehold as Wraith, you have like so much map pressure. Like you can pressure all the gens, you can find people. Can that person please put himself on hook? I'm gonna go close the hatch, then I'm gonna let this person struggle out. Let them go through the gate. Actually, let's see if we can do this. Okay, they stopped. We're good. We look for the hatch, we close the hatch, then we bring them to the gate. So, like, this is another case that I'll... Did I hear something? I guess not. This is another case I'd give someone the escape if I'm, like, you know, trying really hard for a challenge. They have to wait for me, basically. Oh, there we go. Close this, but then we let them out. There we go. Now we just let them go. Hey, that's how you finish the mission while forcing it without feeling too bad. But yeah, overall, that game was a little bit scary at the very start. Did they finish 3 gens total? There we go. Yeah, hey, we got the mission. Glad we were able to force that. But yeah, barbecue, love barbecue on like Wraith or Blight or other people that can really take advantage of like zooming across the map to interrupt actions. It'd been so long since I'd used Sloppy Butcher that I forgot just how much it synergized well with Wraith, Sloppy Butcher, and Barbecue. Because you just are able to interrupt people healing so often. And that's a lot of value. That's a lot of slowdown. And even if they do finish healing, sometimes you just still get a hit off. So it's like net neutral. But yeah, let's see. I don't think anyone ran particularly bad. That person being positive. It's nice. But yeah, they did pretty well overall. I don't think I noticed any like huge misplays they did. It's just kind of hard. Like, I guess part of it was just not expecting the barbecue and then healing in locations that maybe weren't safe enough. But I mean, I'm also using like really strong speed add-on. So I was able to interrupt them more than they maybe would expect, or maybe they didn't know about Sloppy initially. So a lot of it, like, maybe they just weren't aware of my kit, of my, of how well I could take advantage, and then they just didn't have time to adapt because they already were losing by then. But yeah, I do think they had pretty decent gen pressure that game, though. It's another case that just makes me wonder, like, without Pain Resonance being active for every single hook, in the developer, like, hype spotlight stuff, they said that, Pain Res would only be active for the first hook of each survivor. You could only use it 4 times max in a game. It really makes me wonder like how different that game may have looked if I couldn't constantly keep pinging all the generators and keeping them regressing. Okay, so we are switching over to Jolt. Finish the trial before all gens are repaired while using Jolt. Yeah, this mission should be much easier, so I definitely think this was a better path than going down, what was it? Where's Jolt? I do think this was a better path than going down, like, trying to hook people in the end game. Like, unless you got a ton of trades at the hook, you were just gonna progress so slow. Wow, what? I apparently don't have all the perks unlocked. Oh, wait, no. It's because it's from the other killer. I understand now. Yeah, that's what it is. It's because I've prestiged the Skull Merchant, but not got them to Prestige 3. Is why I have some level 1 perks in this web. Jolt, Jolt, Jolt. If only I knew my alphabet so that I could figure out where it was in the order of everything here. No! I found it, and then I didn't want to replace barbecue. Okay, there we go. So now we just have to win without gens being repaired. All gens. Which isn't terribly hard. We've actually done that every game thus far today. So as long as we don't get up against like a really cracked squad, which, I don't know, we've been winning. Maybe they're gonna start nudging up our MMR a bit here. Because this really has been a very easy set of games today. I said the last couple, like, at least they were somewhat competent. But, like, none of them have been, like, totally cracked. Maybe I should have been checking these guys' hours. I also wonder, it's been a long... I feel like it's been a while since I've seen people playing Wraith. Kind of surprised he fell out of favor. It seemed like he was really popular there after the, like, minor numbers rework of his kit. So I just wonder if, like, people are playing him less, and that naturally just makes survivors forget, like, common sense counterplay against him. One of the reasons why some killers I don't see much, like Spirit or Hag, it's like they're such a huge pain to play against. But I don't know if I'd really feel fully the same about that if I played against them more often. Because maybe I would understand their counterplay more. And, like, have the muscle memory of playing against them. Like, in the past, I think Spirit was busted before she had the directional audio. But now that the directional audio during her phase exists, she probably still has some overpowered add-ons and stuff. But I don't think she's nearly as bad as she used to be. But I don't really know. I feel like I've barely played against Spirit since the since her, like, audio changes. Like, maybe 5 games total. That's been like, what if that's been like a year now? I'm surprised because she used to be like the number one. Like, I remember being so terrified of Spirit players when I was like starting out. I mean, the nerf did what like it was meant to. I think the rework made her have more counterplay. But okay, we are in on RPD now. You're heading straight to that furthest top generator, because that's where people inevitably spawn. That was a lie. I think someone's on the gen right below this. Hello, friend. This is Urzon. Now perish. Good on him. For some reason, I thought I'd make that. I haven't adjusted fully to the amount of speed boost you get. I think someone was on this gen. Yep, this guy greeted. It's also something they're changing is flashlights being able to burn characters like Wraith. That'll be a nice thing, because that is like a pretty annoying interaction when you're playing Wraith. This guy's just dropping every pallet. I feel like he's the one we want to chase. Oh, he had balanced landing. Interesting. Maybe he's not quite so clueless then. He will drop this strong pallet for us. We got this. He's not coming for the save. We're good. Now we hook right here. Oh yeah, we don't have pain res anymore because we switched over to Jolt. They finished the middle gen, which is pretty scary. That's like the strongest one on the map. For like 3 gens like in the late game. Let's go for this easier hit. But we did just deal with like all the outside Okay, buddy. You're not running anywhere specific, so I'm sorry. But you were much easier to go after there. You should have maybe gone upstairs, like just not run in the same direction and then not run into the open. What is that? If I hadn't stealthed, I could have stopped her. I was just very confused. They're doing pretty good on gen progress. Was that the outdoor one? We don't make that. We did a sight fake there, like we were gonna double back. And I think that may have tricked her enough to feel like she could go for another round. Are they healing right there? Yes, they are. Ooh, dude, why are you doing this? This is a terrible idea. You're pulling my aggro onto you as the person who's dead on hook. Sounds just like a terrible idea. You used balance landing already. We'll take this free hit, sloppy butcher value. Then we'll catch up. He'll body block. Good on this girl for dead hard. Nice. She's great. This guy's greeting again. He was doing the gen. Like, this girl's throwing herself at me because you're being reckless. Like, stop it, dude. Wow, they finished that. That's kind of nutty, especially with us just having used Jolt on that. I don't think I've seen this guy yet all game. Back to the hook. Yep, there's the people. Okay, we got 2 pallets. Let's break this. Let's break the other one. And we're good. I said I don't really take issue with, like... I don't want to tunnel the guy much. I don't want to tunnel the guy much, but he's just playing so aggressive that it's like, I have, like... He's the logical one to go after here. Buddy, what are you doing? What? Just... Did she just try to pick him up off the ground? Is that why she lost... BT? But yeah, that guy, like... I mean, I feel like it's one of those cases where it'll be like, you tunnel, that's why you win. But he, like, flashlight stunned me and tried to go for a flashlight save. And just kept getting in the way. So, of course, we're going to target him. Oh, well. I don't know. I'm being a bit overly defensive here. Like, it's fine. I'm like, you know, having my whole, like, I'm giving their complaints based off nothing. Maybe they're totally fine with what's, like, occurred. Because they understand how the guy was playing. But it's just like me as a survivor on that side, like, that frustrates me. Those situations where our most vulnerable person is the one who keeps playing like really aggro. Like, I could have deliverance. If he unhooked at all. This is actually really good gen spread. So if we were playing a little less mean, I don't think we would have got this because they only have one gen left. Let's go up towards the hook. Nope, no clue where this person went. So now we just run through the downstairs. I'll say I should probably like stand around the middle, see if they're gonna cross over. We found it. Good luck on our part. Check here. Oh, we found him. We're good. Hello, friend. That was unfortunate. I thought I backed up enough. Instead, we get this super long stun animation. Wow. Actually really good on their part. I'm not sure where they went. Because they probably, like, switched to walking. And they're back here. Yeah, really tricky. If I'd, like, gone to the other exit, or been a bit less cautious, like, kept looking for them, like, maybe they could have made it out there. Just impressive overall that they lost me right there. No dead hard. I think basement's over here, right? Yep. GG. Overall, yeah, that was a pretty solid team. Trying to think if they made any, like, egregious misplays. I do think the, I mean, it's kind of a playstyle difference, but I do think the one Steve was, like, being overzealous with how many pallets he dropped. Then he was being overly aggressive, on trying to play, like, in my face. When he was, like, the one most at risk. So he probably shouldn't have been doing that. GG, buddies. So they had a triple charge medkit. Wow, that's a beefy medkit. That one bad save screwed us. Yeah, the Steve at the end. I agree. Like, maybe they might have been able to finish the last gen. Yeah, if they didn't, like, lose both of the last both of their people right then. Okay. Yeah, it was just really, that was a really unusual hook situation. I felt him behind me, like I couldn't move in that direction. So I just hit him off the ground, but he like managed to still get the save, even though I downed him. And then the Michaela, I think, like healed him on the ground, which got rid of her BT. So like that really was tragic. And they did only have one gen at the end, so maybe if that did go any better at all, like maybe it could have worked out. And they could have all made it out. Doesn't seem like we're getting a response here though. Let's see, Michaela had 4 the people, huh? Interesting. Another thing that could have like that was probably helpful to try to prevent us from tunneling. And had borrowed time, desperate measures, balanced landing, we're gonna live forever. Oh yeah, I can check out their profiles. Holy sheesh! That Steve had 5,200 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nutty. How about Michaela? Private profile. And did this person... 3,000 hours. Yeah, those are some pretty long playtimes. I mean, I guess we just did well at brute forcing there, because they ran relatively well, like, and they finished the important gens first, and yeah, overall they were close to getting out. So I think we just applied pressure well. We shifted our attention at a time that was reasonable. Let's see. Well, we actually did now complete the path to the end of the tome, so we unlocked this sick charm and 25 rift fragments. So let's see how far that put us. Nice, we're now to 73. So 12 more if we want all the rest of the color custom ones. I do like that blue shirt. I do like the blue kind of. Ooh, that axe is nice. Yeah. I don't really care much for that, but there's some other good cosmetics still. Oh yeah, we still have to reselect a mission. But one thing I should remember too, like I said, I was sort of complaining a lot about that survivor, like playing that aggressive, even though he was dead on hook. And like some people just they like the part of the DBD they crave is just being in chase. But maybe he just wanted to be tunneled, like he wanted to be the focus. Yeah, I'm just going through all the DBD. I'm trying to get through more of the tome challenges. I just got to the end of the path, so I finished like the first 70 levels of the rift. But yeah, so from now on, I'm probably just gonna go back through, find the quickest ones to complete, and try to see if I can get to the end of it. Because yeah, I think there's only like 8. Yeah, there's only 8 days left until the rift ends. And I would like to get a few of these blue cosmetics. Let's see, is this one? That one's kind of nice, but this guy's blue outfit I really like, Vittorio's. Where's the rest of it? There it is. Tier 57, grinding bad, yeah. Yeah, I was surprised it's that the end is already here. I think I've been when I started streaming more recently, like I've actually been playing less DBD specifically. Because in the past I'd kind of just I'd get home, it was like my grindy game, I hopped on. But now I'm trying to play a lot of single player games. And so the end of the tome kind of snuck up on me here. Let's see, killer. What do I even want to do? I could try to play some Huntress, but I'm not that good at her. It is kind of nostalgic though. She was like the first killer I played a lot of. That one's not easy. That one's not hard, but it's like this one, like it requires the in-game collapse, so the game has to be going kind of poorly for you. I guess technically the collapse is happening if you've closed the hatch, so you could sort of force that mission. Get 4 with hatchets without reloading. Let's try that one. That one seems fun. Wait. It depends. Is it like hit 4 separate survivors, or if you hit... And I think it's just hit in general, so you should be able to hit down like 2 separate people with hatchets. That's gonna be hard though. I have to order the Carnifex to destroy things. Oh yeah, those are like tedious. They just weren't fun. And what was it? It's like they just had to drop so many pallets too. And it's like, well, I guess I'll just wait on my Carnifex to destroy this. Oh, I don't have the Carnifex out now. I guess I have to just leave the pallet for later. Like, those ones are just kind of tedious. It's a bit frustrating. Ooh. This one's easier, and it's still 5 fragments, so we're going to go with this one. So this is down 4 survivors affected by a status effect that you inflicted as the Huntress. So a lot of the Huntress add-ons, like, they'll grant blindness or some other side effect. So we just have to make sure we pick that. Actually, we'll probably go with exhaustion hatchets. I feel like that's probably the most effective one. Let's see, which one was exhaustion? There's one. Hatchets exhaust for 5 seconds. And then... the one that, like, lowers the wind-up. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, I forgot. I prestiged Huntress before they reworked the Blood Web, so I barely have, like, any add-ons for her right now. Let's go with that. We've got Darkness Revealed plus Iron Maiden. We got Lethal Pursuer, and we have Pain Res. Yeah, I think that's should be a decent combo. Yeah, this one should be really easy. It's just down 4 people, basically. As long as you've, like, hit them with a hatchet. The other one seemed a bit more rough. I guess it depends on the survivor teams, because some people, like, if you just get lucky and it's like a bad team and they don't look behind them, like, hitting hatchets can be easy, but I'm really rusty on Huntress. So if I face an actually good squad, I can see myself just missing hatchet after hatchet and not managing to hit like 4 of them in a single reload. I'll also want to actually level her up some to get add-ons to hold more hatchets, just to do that mission. There should be a higher rarity belt somewhere. Okay, what do they have? They have 1 flashlight, 1 medkit, 2 toolboxes. So we'll see how this goes. Also, just welcome back to the stream, Resistify. Remember you were in here the other day. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I assume you're playing the Knight since you're going for the Carnifex missions. What do you think of the Knight? Personally, like, I just haven't been super happy with the last two killers. Like the Knight, it just feels like you want to place down your guards at loops, and that's the best way to play them. And for Skull Merchant's just good at 3 gens. Our mission, woo! Well, we're not gonna hook her. I don't want to punish them too bad for being AFK there. I probably should. Okay, we're speedrunning. Let's see, any white hooks around? I thought there'd be one more white hook. Am I missing one? You'd be able to make it here anyway, I think. Unless I seriously misjudged the distance. Why is there someone, like, running behind us? Why do you do this? I'm kind of wishing that I'd gone with the other mission now, by the way. Like, this would have been the easiest other mission of my life. Like, is my MMR just really low because I haven't played Huntress in a year? Like, is that what's happening? I don't understand. Damn, that's a long screen. They clearly still haven't fixed that bug. What are these people doing? And this person's still AFK, which is unfortunate. Feel kind of bad for this team, but hey, we finished our mission. Speedrunning, I guess. Let's just try to finish this as soon as we can and get on to the next one. Not waste anyone's time. Like, I feel bad for them, but I'm not gonna, like, you know, farm blood points or anything. Like, if I'm on the other side, I hate blood point farming. I mean, I guess part of it's just that I have all the perks in the game anyway. Why do I need more blood points? But the biggest thing is I just enjoy the gameplay of DBD, so if the game's over, like, I just want to get into the next one. Oh, I didn't realize that was the vault. Somehow. Oh, what in the world? He's just gonna keep running? That's crazy. This guy's insane. Where'd you go, friend? Come back. Duck. That was so bad of me. Guy's just running. I wonder if I did that pre-readied. What the? I'm just getting destroyed. Until I'm not. I think that's the AFK person about to die on hook. Understandably so. Yep, let's just hurry this along. Finish this non-game. We're probably just gonna fail to find people. I really hope they don't just play scared the rest of the time. It's one of the most frustrating things in DBD is when like people just give up on trying to win and just go for like hiding for 20 minutes instead. Oh, nice. You got the Carnifex challenge done? Yeah, I just remember that one was tedious. Did it take you a few games? Because I just... Oh, wait, no. It was like... Wasn't it a certain number during a single game? So it was just especially annoying. I mind gamed myself there. Where did he run? Can't believe I mind gamed myself that hard. Well, that's rough. I finished this challenge too, just because these people are throwing. Oh, we found someone. Yes. We get the lineup. Oh, is that like fully behind the rock? That's a weird like setup of rocks. I wasn't hitting that. Hello, friend. Found two of you. You didn't even like dodge backwards at all. There we go. Just had to be a bit patient. Nice little arc right above that. And they finished a gen. Let's go. Should be able to get this. Oh wow, I don't. Honestly, kind of impressive. But no, we still make it to the other hook apparently. I'm a bit surprised. It must have been really close. So the other girl jumped in and out of a locker. I'm not sure where. Oh wait, he sabotaged that, so I can't go there. And I hear her. Whatever. The other guy's not dying on hook and I want to be out of this. Please let me out. Right over here. Well, I feel bad for these people because they had an AFK right at the start. And then the game dragged on a bit longer than I would have liked for that, but hey, we're making Rift progress. And we did get to just readjust to Huntress a little bit. Trying to get the feel for the hatchets back. Had some pretty strong toolboxes. And then that one had like a strong Sabo toolbox, so let's see, any... Oh wow, they had double breakout. That's kind of crazy. Class. People are gonna be angry no matter what you do, so move on to the next one. Okay, well, now we're gonna try the hard one, where we have to hit with 4 Huntress hatchets without reloading at a locker. So, nice, tier 58. Let's go. How far am I now? Did I get any further there? I'm still on 74. Oh yeah, I guess 5 shards is only half of a tier. Oh god, isn't the orange... I think the orange glyph is the one where like pallets stun you for like ages. And it also takes a long time to break things. So I felt bad about it, but I just ended up playing Nurse because she doesn't have to worry about pallets. Yeah, I think it's like a 3 times longer like animations for all that stuff. So I think I tried his Nemesis and got like annihilated. I guess Nemesis can at least break the pallets with his power, so like he negates part of the glyph's effect. But okay, anyway, we need to get better add-ons here. Because we need to just hold as many hatchets as possible. I think there's like a higher tier belt that'll give us like 2 more hatchets. Sadly, I think because I'm so low in the Bloodweb tiers here, I don't think we're seeing that many high rarity stuff, but there we go. We found the purple belt. So how many total? We're starting with 8 hatchets. So we only have to hit half of those without reloading. So we're probably going to play weird here. Very likely that I don't win this, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Is there anything else I want to switch out? Like, I do kind of want barbecue. I'm just such a sucker for barbecue as a perk. Because I just very much like knowing where to go next. I think it spawns right in front of your face when you start the trial. Either that or you find it, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to spawn like directly in front of you. As long as you have it selected. And yeah, it just makes like pallet stuns and breaking animations take ridiculously long. I should have checked what items they had. I only noticed one medkit. But again, we're doing this to try to finish a mission. We just have to hit 4 hatchets without reloading. So who cares about downs? I mean, who cares about winning? All we care about is downs with those hatchets for our Rift mission. Yeah, the orange glyph I've done before. I think this is maybe the 2nd or 3rd tome that's been in. Like I said, I think I just ended up playing Nurse, so I didn't have to worry about pallets at all. You just don't kick any generators because it takes a decade. And Nurse is busted if you know how to play her. Which I don't that much, but... like, if you have no experience with Nurse, like, she is challenging at first. Who else would be good at that, probably? Like I said, Nemesis can at least break pallets without having to go through the, like, super slow animation of kicking. Who else? I mean, kind of Demogorgon breaks them, but he's not very strong in general. Okay, let's see. Let's check lethal. We're trying to head over to this corner with 2 people. Let's act like we don't know they are there. I heard them running, I thought. I heard them running, but I didn't see the scratch marks. I'm annoyed. Okay, we got 1 hit, so we need 3 more. Ooh, that still counts as a hit. So we just need 2 more hits. I guess being a friendly killer might work too. What the heck? One more hatchet, one more hatchet. Oh, that was so sad. Still have a lot of hatchets here to try and hit one more though. Oh wow, she just ran that. I thought she was dropping the pallet. Hey buddy. What are you doing here? I just need to hit. There we go. We got the mission. Let's go. Now we just play normally. Oh, he's trying to do the horsey perk. You have to drop down as fast as possible here. There, we got it. Let's break this totem. I don't know where that girl went. I heard her right behind me, but I think she ran like back into here. Yeah, we got our mission. That's great. Oh, wow. I'm not going to make it here. Oh, wow. All right. What? What gen was that? Okay, I thought that was middle gen. We get aura reading around here? They aren't still here. What the heck is going on? Barely missed. Feel a bit bad for it, but it's just good gameplay. Oh, nice dodge from him. Playing pretty good here. Apart from a bit earlier where he... Oh, so close. Oh no. This man's has the horsey perk and he might have like unbreakable flip-flop stuff going on too. We're going to this hook because it's closer. You can't... Okay, wow, yeah, he has to have it. He has to have the build, man. The man's getting value. I thought they were there. I think they're healing above me. Are they right over here? They are. Kind of funny. We're gonna keep going after him. What was that? Why? We're gonna hook him first because he's our priority. She's pointing at us because she's a gamer who didn't bring a flashlight this time but wants to flex that she could have totally gotten it. It's actually great on her part. People are cracked, man. Crazy Sabo plays here. That was on me though for screwing up the one swing. Yeah, this guy's playing well. He's just gonna drop the pallet like this time probably. Yep, I thought so. Love friend. Got that hit. I think we get this actually. Just wait for Dead Hard. What are they doing, man? People are gamers. Let's do this. Maybe we get to like see someone trying to do something sneaky. Head over to this hook. I wouldn't be surprised if these people have breakout. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense how they're like following me towards the hook all the time. And they got unhooked. Wow, nice. Impressive. I can't believe this team's like struggled out twice. Really great. That was questionable though. But she's a gamer. I need to just hold the power longer. She's got the timing down for when to dodge. Hit the roof. I mean, I'm glad I hit those early hatchets because I am not landing them now. I thought she dodged to the left, but she dead-hearted instead, so at least we got something out of that. Why are they running over there? Oh my god, what's happening here? We are leaving the guy on the ground, by the way. He stays. He's never getting picked up. Where did she go? What? There she is. Because we... Unbreakable. Okay. At least we got that out of her, so she can't use it in the future. Unless that totem actually has the unbreakable effect. I actually wouldn't be surprised by that. We got it. Oh, I knew where to go, but I just failed miserably at using the hatchet. My aim still isn't good. Why would you do that? FBI, open up. I don't know if breaking that was the right idea. Pick him up instantly now. We're dropping. We're breaking. We're going to the hook. I'm surprised that worked. I should have just held longer. Now we can hook this guy. Yeah, we've really got a lot of memers here. They're doing they're sabotaging. He's already what's it called, in deep winds, so we just down them immediately. He's standing up because he's a gamer. We're going basement. Yeah, that totem has to have the unbreakable effect. That guy stood up twice now from the ground without help. Let's try to stomp the moon again, then we go basement, because I assume that girl probably went there instantly. Oh, someone just vaulted down there. So yeah, now we just guard the exit. There's no more boon, so we can't get up. Let's see, do we see anyone? We see someone directly below. Oh, that would have been so cool. He's got up again? What? Did they place a boon again? I think I heard the boon effect again. Dude, this sucks. I'm so annoyed at this game. I don't know how to play around it. Like, they just have, like, the perk combos that are working out perfectly. I just need to, like, not focus on the Jake at all. Because he's, like, unhookable if he goes down at the top. But he's, like, he's taking so many hits, too. Very aggravating. Just buying some time there, even if he gets up. Doesn't matter. Pain res real quick. That last person just keeps doing gens in the background. I think I barely got that in time before Jake was able to stand up on his own. So that's good. Let's check auras again. There's only one gen left. When did that happen? I thought they had two this whole time. Kind of angry. That was I think I led the shot decently well there. The last gen finished. I'm not getting gen audio. I haven't been getting gen audio for half this match. So that's why I'm so confused this game. Like, the last few gens just haven't, like, made noise for me. Got the hook. I think this girl's dead on hook. Let's go basement maybe. Yeah, no wonder I was so confused. I literally didn't get the audio for the last two gens that completed. That's crazy. Well, we're just guarding the basement now, I guess. Let's check some auras. Can I snipe this? I don't think they're being stupid. I saw someone around there, but I guess not. Well, we have a lot of hatchets, so we should be able to guard this well. This team's been playing like super benevolent, so I'd be kind of shocked if they didn't try to go for the save. But they don't have much time, so they have to rush like straight here. Otherwise, it's not happening. We kill this guy, then we go back to the basement. Oh, we got two hook kills already now. This guy's dead on hook. Can we get a snipe? They didn't go to this gate. The other gate's the one ready. Okay, well, we got two kills, so we broke even, I guess. No, we aren't that good of a gamer. Oh, that was a fail. Yep, good on them though. I mean, they played super memey, but it always works. I think I just invested way too much time on the Jake. And then like finding out at the end that the last two or maybe three gens made no audio. That's rough. Crazy squad, GG. Yeah, oh god, but yeah, the Boon Exponential, they got so much value that it was crazy. They did have Breakout, so that makes sense. The Jake did have Flip-Flop Unbreakable, which we expected and made sense. Yeah. I mean, I can't say much. I just got outplayed, honestly. But hey, we got our mission done, so that's nice. Let's see, Dead Hard, Lithe. So almost all of them had DH, and they used it pretty well, I think. I think there was maybe 3 or 4 times it came into play. Inner Healing, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd still like to go back and see how many of those gen audio completion worked. I know there was like, I feel like it was half a year ago that I last had that bug where the gens just don't make audio at completion. So I thought it was resolved, but apparently it's back, which isn't very nice. Finish a trial with no more than one living survivor while using Beast of Prey, Territorial Imperative, and Hex Huntress Lullaby. So it wants you to use all the Huntress perks and only let like one person out max. We can probably do that. Like those aren't good perks at all. But if I play a killer that is kind of one that I never play, maybe we will get like really easy survivors. Or I could play Nurse who's just busted. Who to play? I think I'll try the Nurse here. You know how to find the red glyphs. I think they just show up in the map randomly. I don't think there's like a specific place that they show up. You just have to kind of get lucky. And it may only be one per match, so it's pretty slow. It's like quite a time sink, sadly. Maybe there is more logic behind it, but if so, I've never figured it out. Beast of Prey, Territorial Imperative, Huntress Lullaby. Beast of Prey. Territorial Imperative. This one, and then Hex Huntress Lullaby. Okay, so we have the 3 perks. Finish a trial with no more than one living while using the perks. So yeah, it doesn't say anything about playing a specific killer. So we're just going to play Nurse and have it easy. No, I'm playing without add-ons that do anything. So our add-ons are bad here, and our perks are bad here. I'm actually not very good at Nurse, so we'll see how this goes. But I also haven't played her much, and people like give up against Nurse often, so maybe we get lucky and we finish the mission pretty quick. If you just popped in, like, we're playing with bad perks for this mission, so I just chose the most OP killer that I haven't played much. Okay, that's good though that you got the... I missed your message from before where you said you got the orange glyph mission done. That's really nice because it's such a headache of a mission. Am I playing killer for the rest of the night? Probably. I usually only stream for a couple hours total, so I don't expect to be playing for streaming for much longer here. And in general, I feel like the killer missions are typically faster to complete. But I am running out of like killer missions in the tome, so I wouldn't be surprised if I switch off to Survivor like another night this week. Yeah, it's nearing 10 o'clock, and I do still have work in the morning, so I won't be able to stream for all too long. So we'll see how this game goes and how I feel. Probably depends on how like, yeah, how intense or interesting of a game it is. I may switch off to like someone I enjoy more, like Wesker Nemesis, for a final game, if this isn't that satisfying. Ooh. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, I have to remember, I have garbage perks. Oh no, not Bad Ham. This is such a big map. It's gonna be hard to find people, and I have garbage perks. Oh no. And there's like a lot of walls and multi-level buildings too. So I found people immediately, like 2 people, so that's excellent actually. Nice, we got a hit. That was, ooh, dead hard. That was a really bad blink on my part, but I guess it works out since we got the dead hard. Ooh. Like I said, I haven't played much Nurse. Don't expect much. Oh my god, I should have just swung. I'm so angry. Oh well, this is fine. Yeah, we got it. There we go. So one of the only things I've learned in my limited time is playing Nurse. You usually don't want to blindly blink through walls and try to hit someone on the other side. You usually want to blink to where you last saw them. And then use your second blink to correct. Because that girl we saw... Here, wait a second, actually. Oh, wow. There's someone right in front of us. But we saw that girl try to run into us after going around the corner. And if I tried to, like, blindly guess through the wall, we would have, like, lost all our distance. Should have waited longer. Okay, we're good there. I'm really not good at, like, the close range blinks and, like, immediately evaluating whether I should swing or not. Let's try to head back over towards that hook, because that's where we last knew, like, people were at. Okay, we found her at least. Let's watch here. Okay. Okay, we take those, I guess. He just fell down the hole. I do feel like part of this is, what the heck? Hello, friend. Sorry. I am taking the kills I can get for this mission. My apologies. Dead Heart, or Decisive, I mean. Not exactly the most effective thing against Nurse, especially after the nerf. Let's toss you up on this hook. And now we return to the struggle of just finding people. But like I mentioned, people rage quit really often against Nurse. I mean, I don't ever understand rage quitting. I always play the games out to the end. Especially as Survivor when you have a team relying on you. But I can understand how Nurse can be frustrating. Because she just plays so differently from someone else. Everyone else, I mean. Trying to listen for the audio. Okay, free hit. Thank you. Let's see what I was saying. Yeah, I understand, like, Nurse is definitely the killer I find the most frustration to play against. But I really hate leaving people alone on the team, because the game just becomes so unwinnable if you have someone that just DCs early. So I always try to play it out. In this case, the DC, I guess, worked in our favor for the mission. One down here. I do feel like my Nurse gameplay has improved a lot. When I first played her, I just had no idea how to utilize her ability. Then I played her for like 30 straight games or something and figured it out. And actually, okay, sorry, buddy. One big thing, while I don't like Nurse, playing as her also helped me learn how to play against her. So that's a really nice thing. Where could this guy have gone? Because as you play the killer, you start to see like how their power gets lined up and utilized. Which lets you know how to counter it from the other side. So I feel like I play around walls and like line of sight breaks against Nurse much better nowadays, after I actually used her on the other side. This other person's kind of just hidden away. Haven't seen her in quite a while. Oh wow, the Dwight healed. What? No, they got my Huntress Lullaby. Okay, so we last saw him under the hook over here. Wonder if he's gone main building. Let's try to get back to hook, so we can at least chase someone. I heard someone downstairs. Oh, here's blood. I didn't even see him in there. He was stealthing in the bush. Someone straight ahead? What? What was that? Did someone like pebble me or something? That doesn't blink up. That's something I have almost no experience with, by the way, is like blinking between floors. Oh, I just blinked out of the map. Not as intended. Wait, what? That barely went in? But yeah, I've barely played on like 2-story maps with this killer. Let's try to head back to that hook. Maybe they're trying to heal the Nia underneath it. Nope, they're playing pretty well with being stealthy now. This is what I was like worried about, is just finding people in the first place. Oh, hello. Wait for him to finish. We respect it. Hopefully he completed that. I feel like that ended kind of early, so I think he failed the skill checks. Yeah, this game really hasn't been difficult. It's just been kind of drawn out because we don't know where people are at. I don't think that's progressed anymore since earlier. Well, let's just kick it so that we know, like, oh, it's already been. Okay. I'm taking these just for info later. That doesn't go down there. It's a bit frustrating. Wonder if I aimed too low. Like too far into the ground. So it seems she's willing to perish here. She just wants out of the game. Totally understandable. Kind of bizarre how few gens have been done this game. Ooh, and someone used their cake for this. Oh no, I'm in the basement. Anyone else down here? Hello? But there we go. We finished the mission to use the funny perks, and wow, they were directly on hatch. Good for them. Let's see. Sorry about the DC. Unfortunate. Yeah, they only had one med kit. And let's see. Dead Hard, Lithe, DS, nothing? Lithe? Yeah. Let's see. Good luck next, buddy. Oh, he also said good luck. Glad there's someone, yeah. He understands, like, it's something that happens when you play Survivor, sadly. Deal with a lot of people that just give up right away. It leads to, like, non-matches like this. One interesting thing I've noticed, I've seen a lot more people on other, like, it shows, like, other console, other service that have been typing back. So I think a lot of people may have actually switched over to the Epic Games version recently. Maybe because of the concerns about like DDoSing and stuff. Nice, you got the Huntress done. Which Huntress one? Yeah, I'm glad I just finished this one up. Nice that this one gives like 5 whole shards instead of just 3. There we go. Finish that. Anything else? Yeah, overall, how many do we have left? Yeah, we're running low on killer challenges. So we really only have the purple glyph, the sacrifice 1 during in-game collapse, and then hook 4 during in-game collapse. Those are all headaches. So yeah, I definitely expect that if I'm gonna continue grinding more this week, I'm probably going to be playing more Survivor to do more of the Survivor missions. Nice, the status effect one, yeah. I definitely found the other one more difficult, but as long as you have enough, as long as you have both belt add-ons to carry 8 hatchets total, and as long like if you play really safe with using the hatchets, it worked out for me. Thankfully, without too much extra effort. But nice. So you're on the last page though, so you can hopefully get to the end and get like the bonus 25 to help push you forward a couple more levels. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play one final game before hopping off for the night here. So let's just go with this one. Sacrifice 1 survivor during the in-game collapse. Ooh, I just had a mean idea. Oh, that's not nice. So it asks you to sacrifice 1 during the in-game collapse. So if you kill 3 and end up finding the last person, like the in-game collapse doesn't start unless you close the hatch. So it's like if you carry someone around until you find the hatch, close the hatch, and then kill them, like that finishes the mission. That's such a mean thing to make them wait for. Oh, nice. So you're just going back through ones you didn't finish earlier. Okay, let's see. Let's put other perks on nurse, by the way. Just so I don't forget for next time. Barbecue. Where's lethal? Lethal pursuer. If only I knew my alphabet. Because these are alphabetical. There we go. Pain res. Anything else? Do awakened awareness. So now our nurse has just like a bunch of aura reading. Makes you feel less bad. But anyway, I'm not playing nurse. I just played her for the one hard challenge. So we're probably going to finish off with maybe Wesker or no. I think I've been having more fun with Nemesis lately. So we're just hoping to sacrifice one person in the end game. And unless this is over, like the game's over instantly, like this will be the last one. So I am tired. I did not get enough sleep last night. Back to the grind of work. Thankfully, this week and last week were a little bit slow. For the number of tech issues people have had, so hopefully it maintains that. Yeah, Nemesis is such a fun killer. Oh, nice. Thanks for the like and sub. By the way, just wondering, how did you find the stream in the first place? I don't know if I'm just like randomly popping up and recommended, or if you're on like one of the Discord servers I'm in and it's showing there or what. But yeah, overall, I don't really get many viewers. I think I started about God, it's almost 4 months ago now. That's crazy. But yeah, like over my break on winter off of work, I made sure to set up the stream. I've always wanted to do it. I just didn't have like the internet available. So I'm just trying to be consistent, stream a little bit every day. But yeah, I just have no idea how to like get more reach out to more people other than making I made a couple videos, made a couple tweets. I don't really have a following much of anywhere, but I mean, you have to start somewhere, so got so bizarre how the concurrent viewer numbers like are not accurate. Like there's been times you've like typed in the chat and I see concurrent viewers 0. So annoying. I do know I think discoverability is slightly better on Twitch because people can like search by the game easier. But I like YouTube so much more. Like I use it more in my day to day. I like how it saves VODs. Especially if I want to use like my videos as like a resume piece. Let's see. Then it's nice to have them all saved well on YouTube. Okay, let's head straight there. So I've mentioned this previous stream, but we're running Discordance on Nemesis, specifically help the zombies find survivors. We wait here. She was watching perfectly. She was waiting at just the right location. We got one hit. We want to go to the other guy. Hey, friend. Nice. We already have tier 2. That's the most important thing is Nemesis, is getting out of tier 1 as fast as possible. Because now I can break pallets. Nice. He dropped the pallet and took the hit. It's great value for us. Nice. We got him by his toes. God, Nemesis is so nice. Nimbisus. I don't think I make it to that white hook. We're just going to go to this red one. Oh, and there might be someone over here. Yeah, there is. Wow. But I mentioned it earlier, but zombies are attracted to noise notifications. So that's why I'm running Discordance. It can help push people off of gens if they're like working together. Wow, I really was disoriented with where she went. This girl's like using line of sight incredibly well. But I think we should get a free hit here. Oh my god, she's good. She's skilled. She's a gamer. Been in at the corners. So I don't want to commit to this girl super hard, by the way. That dead hard was insane. She's cracked. And nice, we got the pain res into Dead Man Switch. Why's that person just chilling there, though? Hello, friend. How are you? Nice. That little fake there bought us distance. The slide to the left got us the hit. That's good. Oh, wow. Bit surprised that didn't hit. Good on her for moving side to side a bit there. She's still on this? Yeah, she is. I'm hoping that the zombie lost her. Really? I was waiting for the zombie to corner her in there. Well, she ran the shack incredibly well, but I think this loop being so unusual ended up catching her off guard. So she ran into a wall while watching me. Can I kick this? I thought my zombie was a person. I just saw someone over here. Maybe act like we don't see them. Switch last moment. Nope. No, this is the good person. Yeah, this person's pre-running really well. We're going to this gen. I think this is where we saw someone. And we, like, anyone is probably better to chase than that girl. Nice. We got a whip just barely around there. And he's still actually zoned onto this loop, which is really nice for us. Ooh, I was not ready for him to drop, though. Nope, I should have just punched him. He played well around that. So we do this. We act like we're going there. Come back around. Let's just punch normally. Guy was playing well around the close range hits. I think we've already hooked this guy once, so he's probably like our best priority target right now. He's looping pretty decently though. Oh, I thought he was gonna fake that. This is kind of scary though. They yeah, I thought they were finishing a gen, so we're down to 2. Let's head to this hook. Should be able to make it. That too? Oh, that's scary. Girl got a bit lost in the sauce. Ooh, I thought I had it. Yeah, I guess we don't have any zombie speed add-ons, so that makes sense why they aren't really catching anyone. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh well. No one there, no one there. People over there near Shack. Let's head over to Shack, because I think that's where Dwight just ran. And we need to tunnel someone out immediately. Hey Dwight, sorry buddy. He didn't vault back. I thought he was going to. Okay, there, I just waited until she got into the narrowest area. Why is he doing this? Dwight, you're throwing? Why? Like, he was the one I was wanting to kill anyway. Yeah, he was dead on hook. No idea why he did that. I don't know if he just had a mission to unhook an extra person. Ooh, wow, that's scary. Let's get over to that gen. We actually haven't checked on that gen in a while, so they could finish it right in front of my face. Nope, there's no progress here either. Let's stay on the injured person. I mean, she ran through, but that should be a down here unless I like whiff. Oh, so good. Such a good body block on her part. That was really good call on Claude's side. Ah, that was such a bad whiff on my part. Damn, she's just building distance really well. She's taking advantage of my, like, pretty major misplays. Nice, we got it. Oh no, that's concerning. Can we get to this white hook? This is the difference of getting everyone and only getting 2. We got it. We're switching back to this girl that's injured. Because that other one was the real one that was doing really well at running us. So we're going to stick to the Claude. That's a bit unusual. Yeah, I didn't think she made it. Like, especially she didn't have a... Let's see, that's not blocked anymore, so good timing for this. She's on the gen. She left it, okay. She wasn't infected, so that would have been a good time to drop the pallet. And then I have to choose to break the pallet or hit her with the tentacle. If I hit her with the tentacle, she'd make extra distance at the cost of getting infected. But that easily would have been worth it at that point. Yeah, this girl does really good. What the... Utilizes line of sight so well. I'm kind of shocked at how well she's losing me on nothing. I was trying to cut her off there. Yeah, this girl's good. Just makes a lot of tricky movements. We want to break the pallet instead of hitting her, because we don't want to give her distance. Also wonder if it's just her being small and like in a white outfit is helping here. That's part of why I'm losing her. She's also spinning on corners. The Claude really should have just killed herself on hook already to give this girl a chance at hatch. We stay here for a second just to catch her off guard. And we got her. Good. Actually, this girl, I want to give hatch. She played well. Girl, I don't want to hook you. Punch. Whatever. Even if she struggles out, we're going to give her hatch. There you go. Because yeah, like I said, she ran well. If I'd actually focused on her, I think we might have lost. Wish she would have let me carry her to the hatch, but oh well. GG. Good running. Nancy especially. Okay, let's see. So they did bring an offering for this map. That one trade at the hook by Dwight was really strange. He even had off the record. So he should have been pretty safe if he'd just gone away. He even had reassurance. He could have reassurance to then left. I wonder if he just had not gone for that weird trade. Like, they may have been able to finish that last gen. Because remember that, like, pain res that we got that blocked off the final gen too? Like, yeah, that was a close one. Let's see, what perks? They had Sprint Burst, Lithe, and Dead Hard. I don't remember if Nancy succeeded at Dead Hard. I think I baited it out every time successfully. We see 1 Adrenaline. We see self-aware. That was some of the like cheeky, fast-moving walking plays she was doing that may have lost, that may have caused me to lose her scratch marks. 2 resiliences, another self-aware. Off the record, flashlight. Yeah, I guess if they had better items as well, we probably would have been in more trouble. Like if they had med kits and were able to heal themselves, save more time. If they had a toolbox, like that game was like resting on a knife's edge. And I forgot about my mission. Oh well, she deserved to escape. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to greed too much for the fragments. We're on pace to finish anyway. Let's see, how many tiers do we have left? There's a total of 85, so we only have 10 remaining. That's nice. So yeah, I expect next stream I'll really likely be just playing Survivor a bunch. Because that's most of the missions left. The killer missions especially remaining just seem like a headache to do. Or like time intensive. Like this, I think Purple Glyph, like that means 4 separate games I have to go after the glyph. That's just a lot of time consumed. Instead, we'll just be Survivor. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. Cooperating with others. Ugh. That one's probably easier. Whatever. We'll worry about that next game. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, yeah, that was a relatively long stream. 2 hours, 30 minutes roughly. I stream just about every day for roughly, on average, streams are usually 2 hours. I've been trying to play more like single player games recently, but DBD is like the biggest competitive game that I like just grind and regularly throw like onto the screen, and play whenever I have free time. So yeah, phrasing pain. So yeah, especially with the tome ending in 8 days, I will most likely continue trying to get challenges until I finish it up. So expect more DBD in this week. Yeah. So yeah, I stream pretty much every day, roughly 7 p.m. EST, give or take an hour to at most. It's because I have a job and my schedule can then vary. It's hard to predict for sure when exactly I'll be free. And that's pretty much it. If you did tune in today, thank you so much. I saw a lot of extra people hopping in on the viewer list compared to usual. Especially thank you, Resistify, for hopping in and chatting a bit. Definitely nice to have someone to bounce off of and talk to more. Yeah. So, hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all at the next one. Good night and farewell.